Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my video where I'll be giving you my 4 things in which I believe Chelsea need to do in order to beat Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley later on today. Kickoff is at 5:30 PM UK time, so yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Sorry I butchered that, but yeah, the first thing we need to do is that Chelsea need to not give any of their creative players space, specifically Dele Alli and Christian Eriksen, because in recent meetings those two have caused us some really bad problems. Specifically in the last game in which we played them, which was obviously at Stamford Bridge, and we lost by 3-1. They both caused us many problems. I mean, Christian Eriksen with that wonderful long shot, and Dele Alli with the 2 goals after that just after half time. So that's the first thing we need to do. The second thing that Chelsea need to do is that we need to take long shots and keep the ball on the ground. The reason why we need to keep the ball on the ground is because of the height of their centre backs and their defenders overall. Tottenham do have some really tall centre backs, so when it comes to aerial duels, they'll most likely they probably will beat us in the air. So that's why we need to keep the ball on the ground. And the second part of that factor is that we need to take long shots, because Tottenham they can defend and they can hit us on the counter attack, but when it comes to defending, they can defend really well when they're in a massive block. So that's why I said that we need to take long shots. Or if we're not able to take long shots, we should just pass the ball around quickly. But I've gone with taking long shots. Now that's the second thing. The third thing is that we need to be clinical, and our wingers need to cross the ball into the box when possible, because like I said in the opposition preview which I did yesterday, Ruud Gullit made the point after the Crystal Palace game, which we won by 3-1, that Morata does not make the runs sometimes, but he doesn't get the ball when he does get the runs perfect. So our whole forward line needs to be in sync. So that's why I've gone with that. That's the third thing. Be clinical and cross the ball into the box when possible. And the fourth and final thing is that our players need to press the Tottenham players and force them into mistakes, because if we do that, then we can score from that. We can get some more scoring opportunities, because that's something we haven't been doing recently. We haven't been creating all too much recently, specifically in the game against Everton where we dominated the ball, but we didn't create all too much. And when we did, we hit the post, we just put the ball past the post, and yeah, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's the fourth and final thing. To recap, the first thing is that we need to not give their players any space, specifically Dele Alli and Christian Eriksen. The second thing is that we need to take long shots and keep the ball on the ground in terms of passing the ball around. And the third thing that we need to do is that we need to be clinical and cross the ball into the box as many times as we can. And the fourth and final thing that Chelsea need to do is that we need to press their players and force them into making mistakes. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all very soon for the team sheet reaction and David's 4 things in which Tottenham need to do in order to beat us. I'm sure that will be interesting, but yes, that is the end of the video. Come on you Blues, and peace. Please beat Spurs.